we get started, are you guys trying to build your studio but don't have all the money right now? Well, if you're trying to do that, you might want to go ahead and click on my link in the description and head over to Zounds.com. Zounds has a whole bunch of stuff on the site, and they have a whole bunch of stuff on the site that does not require a credit or background check. Meaning, all you have to do is order it, they will ship it to you, and then you can just make monthly installments while you use your stuff. Now, it's not everything on the site, but it is a whole bunch of stuff on the site that you guys can get right now by clicking my link in the description and heading over to Zounds.com. So why wait? Go ahead and get you some gear today. Yo, did you know Analog Cases made a stand that can fit the Hydrosynth, the MPC Key 37, and the MPC X Special Edition, and the MPC X too? They're the same size. Yeah, Analog Cases has just added a new stand to their already popular XTS stands. This stand is called the XL stand, and this thing is dope. This is a professional stand that is made for professional users. And this thing will protect your gear because it is made from 100% solid steel. And even if you put a mid-size keyboard or your MPC X or your MPC X Special Edition, this thing hugs those machines just like a glove. These stands are adjustable, so they're not one size fits all. If you want to make them smaller, you can. If you want to make them wider, you can do that as well. And these stands have ample clearance for all your cords and cables as well. So if you're looking for a really dope stand for your mid-sized keyboards and for your MPC X or MPC X Special Edition, go ahead and click my link in the description and head over to Analog Cases and get you the new XL stand today. Yo, 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 yo. What is good, everybody? We are back again for another live beat review. What is good? I am your host, Bishop Bolo. And you guys are all a part of the congregation. We're all under the house of music. We're all celebrating this music thing. We're all producers. We're all engineers. We're all our own personal artists. Well, all of that. That's what we're doing. And we're here to celebrate tonight. We're here to celebrate some producers. And we're here to, see what we got going on. Now, I know Brother Timlin is doing his live right now. I know a lot of y'all going to be ducking back and forth with that. But if you can stay in here for a little while longer, I would greatly appreciate if some of you guys went ahead and hit that like button, smash that like button so we can set off the algorithm. So maybe one day we could have it like Master Timlin has it right now. Because you never know when he's going to be on. If he's on, man, everybody's like, oh, let me go to Timberland stream. Let me see what's going on over there. So it's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? Timberland definitely deserves it. He's put in the work through countless of years, but, it is what it is. Hey, yo, Sean, what is good? What is good? So it's good to see the congregation in here, man. It's all about, the congregation, man. Bishop Bolo is here. You know what I'm saying? We have a few deacons, some deaconesses in here. You know what I'm saying? But I am back. Bishop Bolo is back. What's good? Tony Little, Ant Dizzle, ADB, Chris Roberts, Channel the Spirit, Momentum Music. What's good? K-Funk, Ant Dizzle, Mike Fresh Beats, Joe Fire. Paul Smith, what is good? Brother Paul in the building. Brother Paul is definitely a deacon right now. Black Beauty, what is good? Mr. Cool, Ant Dizzle. Yes, all of the channel members are in here. What is good? Channel the Spirit, yes. We are all in here and we're all celebrating. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Mill on the track. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mill. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. So, yeah, we got to just kind of make our way with this. And the more people kind of figure out about this, the bigger it'll get. I really haven't been promoting it as much. And, at the end of the day, I really kind of do it for the people who really want to be here. If you really want to be here, you'll be here. And if you really want to be a member on my site or my channel, people will be members. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't, it's all good, man. But other than that, I just appreciate you guys coming on here and just supporting me week in and week out. And that's why I do it, especially for the people who are channel members who went ahead and paid $2 or $3, was like $3 and $6 a month, I think, to be a channel member. And at the end of the day, sometimes it's a lot for people to even spare, a couple dollars a month to even
be a member. And I appreciate all of you guys being a member, even though I don't give out as many perks as some people, like, you know, special videos and stuff like that. I really just do the channel members just basically like a pledge, just trying to support the channel. So I appreciate you guys who are channel members. Thank you so much, Ant Dizzle, for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you. Ayo Sean is back in the game now because of Ant Dizzle. Shout out to Ant Dizzle, man. He went ahead and gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you donate to the cause right there. That's how you donate. It doesn't matter if you give somebody memberships, or it doesn't matter if you get a membership, or it doesn't matter if you want to donate. It doesn't matter. It helps out the channel, and that's what we're here for, okay? So you can either donate to the channel, which you can either donate $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $20, $100, $1,000 if you want to, or you can gift some memberships. You can gift those, you know what I'm saying? You can give 10 memberships right now for $30, you know, if you want to help out some people. And, or, you know, you can donate to my Cash App or my PayPal. Does not matter. I'll try to shout out everybody who I can. The Cash App and PayPal, it's kind of crazy because with the Cash App, I got 2 different phones or whatever, and sometimes I don't carry my other iPhone with me, so I don't see it immediately. But if you guys want to donate and help out the cause and just help out Brother Bolo, it'll definitely help out, because I just recently went through something. This is more than just a baby, but I really just recently went through something, and I'm not going to discuss it on here because it's kind of personal. Nothing like physically and nothing like that. Something that happened, and what I can say is this for everybody who's on here right now. What I can say is I'm more disappointed in our people, you know, and how they conduct themselves in certain situations, and how when you try to do a helping hand for people, how people will do you dirty in the long run. So I went through a situation. I'll discuss it probably within the next couple months of what happened, because I don't want no sympathy or nothing like that, because I know how to hold myself. I've been through this situation before. But people will do you dirty when you try to help them out. That's all I'm going to say. And it's unfortunate, but it's just a learning lesson for me. It's just a learning lesson for me to understand how people will do you even when you try to help them out. Let's just say that. And I'll talk about the incident. It'll probably be a month or 2 or 3 out, you know, because I don't really necessarily like to promote that type of foolishness. But it's just very disheartening to know that people will do some crazy things, you know, for no apparent reason. And when you try to help people out, people will do some crazy stuff to you. And it's my own people. So if you're white, if you're Mexican, if you're Spanish, if you're Scandinavian, if you're whatever you are, but what I'm saying is for my people, for black people, to do the things we do to each other, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how we have a spirit in us to where, you know, some of us, not all of us, but some of us cannot just hold back from doing dirty stuff. Let's just say that. And it happens so much in our group, to say. But at the end of the day, God still blesses me. God still blesses my businesses. God still is continuing to bless my family. And God is still covering everything. So that's why we are here. That's why I'm Bishop Bolo. So I will discuss it later on. I'll probably do a video for it. But, y'all are the first ones to know that are on here right now. Let's just say that. Y'all are the first ones to know. So, so if you guys do want to donate, please go ahead and donate to the cause. And thank you for everybody who has just gifted some memberships. We got 10 new members already. Man, thank you guys so much. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started with this review. As you guys know, as you guys know, that, you know, we do this review not just for, you know, me to critique your beats, it's for everybody to critique your beats. And just because you're a member, and I want to say this, just because you're a member does not mean that you will not be crucified on here, okay? If your beats are not that good, people are going to let you know. Now, if you get mad and you don't want to be a member, I understand. But we got to keep it real with you guys, okay? We got to keep it real with you. And the only way you're going to get better is if we keep it real with you, okay? So it's not to be mean. Somebody at one point was like, Bolo, you've been so mean to me. You said mean and hurtful things to me 3 weeks straight. Y'all know I never said nothing mean to nobody on this channel. But some people get in their feelings because they feel like just because their little cousin or their aunt or their homeboys that be around them every day think their beats are dope, and they get on here and I say, hey, man, you got to work it out. You got to change a few things. I think you can do better, da-da-da-da, which I say that all the time. They might take it and say, oh, Bolo's mean to me. And then they get out here in the real world and they never sell no beats. They never get anything cracking. And then they feel like it's everybody against them, but really it's them. So at the end of the day, you got to be held to a standard. And really, you're right, Mill. Members should be held to a high standard. And I want to keep this standard, you know, high for, you know, for everybody so that we can get better, okay? That's just how it is. We got to make sure that we can get better. All right, so that's number one. So if your beat ain't that good, I'm gonna let you know, and the chat is gonna let you know as well. All right. Number two, we don't do any submissions during the live beat review. Submissions are closed. Okay. The next sign up will be this Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, as it says right here on the screen. So please, people, read. Okay. So another thing that I wanted people to understand is that that the only way you're going to get better is being judged by your peers and not being judged strictly by me. Because a lot of y'all be like, oh, Bolo, you know, how do you feel about it? Nah, look in the chat. If I'm saying it's not good and the chat is saying that it's not good, then 9 times out of 10, the beat is not good. And guess what? I could be wrong at sometimes. I could say, man, I don't like the beat. And some of y'all might put fire emojis on there and say you might like it. That's just a good thing about it, so you can kind of see where things are at. Okay, and I might actually like a beat and the chat might not like the beat. I may hear something. So at the end of the day, it's always good to be judged by your peers, okay? And that's the only way you're going to get better. Just like with me, when I make beats on here, I have to go in the comments and hear people talk about everything about my beats. Does that stop me from making beats here on YouTube? No, sure it doesn't. It's gonna make me go harder. Like, oh, you think this beat is, oh, you don't like this beat? Oh, okay, cool. It is what it is. Yes, music is very subjective. Thank you, Pops. Yeah, music is very subjective. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you don't like it, it is what it is. But you will be crucified on here if it's not that good. But I do ask for all of you guys who are watching right now, please go ahead and hit that like button, hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. Please go ahead and do that so we can get a few more people in here. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing started because we got 10 members. Well, I think only 9 submitted for some reason. One of the new guys ain't submit. I don't know if he got cold feet. I don't know. But we're going to find out what's going on with that. Sometimes people do get cold feet on here. I don't get it. You know, just play your beat, man. That's all you got to do. Just play your beat. It's okay. You never know. It might not be that bad. All right, so yeah, we got 9 people in here today, and we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. And the first person that we have going up right now is ADB Productions, all the way across the pond from England, London, England. ADB Productions. He has this new beat called New Tech Vibe. Let's go ahead and get it. Y'all let me know how this turns out.
ADB Productions.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's actually a good beat. You know, at the end of the day, it sounds pretty cool. It's whatever. But one thing is that beat ADB. I'm gonna be honest with you. It sounds like when people send me loop packs and I just go ahead and just add a beat to it and I just kind of keep it right there. And it just sounds like something that I've heard in a bunch of loop packs. You know what I'm saying? Just to be honest. Sounds good. You know, it's always your beats hitting, everything sounds good, but it's just not giving me that flavor not like the one you played last week gave me that flavor. You know what I'm saying? It gave me that flavor. This one right here didn't give me that flavor. But at the end of the day, you never know what anybody else may think. So chat, let me know what y'all think about ADB's beat for this week. We all know that he's very dope. We all know that he's done some incredible stuff, but let's give some honest feedback today. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some honest feedback. Honest feedback. Yeah, the mix has been good. Like his mixes have been really good. Very good. But I just didn't get that ADB that I usually get. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get it. Y'all let me know. But that was ADB. I wouldn't call it lazy beats because you still got to put 808s and stuff like that. If the 808s and stuff don't really hit right and stuff like that, it still takes time to make these beats, even if you have loops or whatever you have. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't call them lazy. And even if you do samples or whatever like that, or if you do loops, it still takes time to get those things right. You know what I'm saying? Submit that for sync. Okay, cool. All right, it was pretty cool. People messing with it. But yeah, it's not that ADB that I'm used to though. That's the thing. ADB, I gotta keep you at a very high standard, man. You've been dope. You've been dope for so long, so we gotta put you up there. We gotta put you up there. All right, so that was ADB. All right, who do we got next? We got Fusion. Is it Fusion? That's how you say it? He said was on FL, switched over to MPC. Okay. And thank you for coming on here. Thank you for coming on here, Fusion. He has this beat called Soft Silence. Let's go ahead and hear what this thing does. This is like a fusion between like different genres of music. It sounds pretty cool. It has a newer vibe to it, but it still has kind of like an older vibe to it. Like the loop or the sample part in there sounds pretty cool. It's not that bad to me. What do y'all think? What do y'all think, Chad? What do you think about this? What do you think about it? Storytelling type beat. Pac was alive. Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Good mix. He made it on the MPC, so it's gonna hit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That guitar on the right. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely digging into MPC. That actually is not bad, though. It's actually pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Would you say damage? 7 out of 10? Okay. All right. Sounds good. Oh, yeah, we got a tough crowd tonight. That's what I'm talking about, man. We getting down to the nitty-gritty tonight, man. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's keep, let's keep this. I think I've been pretty loose with a lot of you guys lately. I think this is actually a good thing, to kind of force people to get a little bit better. But that's cool, though. Yeah. All right, Fusion. There you go. There you go. It's called the Boom Hop Kit. Boom Hop. That's what's called. And on that 2025 kit is almost here, too, y'all. I got to run a few more things through. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. So if you don't have my drum kits, y'all might want to get my drum kits. They're actually kind of dope. Y'all might want to check out my drum kits, okay? I'm telling you. All my kits are dope. If you're looking for that classic, like if you're looking for some classic trap sounds or whatever, that 2020, that 2023 kit, and of course my highest selling kit, my X Factor kit, do you some serious justice. My No Limitations kit as well. Crazy. Just get all of them. Get all of my drum kits. I'm telling you, if you don't have all of them, you're sleeping. All right? All my drum kits sound good. All of them. All right, who do we got next? We got Ant Dizzle. Ant Dizzle, what you got for me, man? Beat is called Retro. Let's go ahead and get it. That's hard. That's hard. Yeah, that's hard right there. That is hard. That sounds like an intro to something, or like some movie type ish. Like that's crazy right there. I like that. I actually like that a lot right there. I think we might have a slider for tonight. I think that might be one of those ones right there, because it's got that feeling, that emotion to it. And I think that's one of the. It's like a really good one. It doesn't have a lot of stuff in it, but it serves. It serves a good portion of where you feel full after listening to the beat. So yes, I think that came out pretty cool. What y'all guys think? What you think? Is it a slider? Okay. Is it a slider? I think I'm going to slide that thing over, man. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Ant Dizzle. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. All right, who do we got next? We got Momentum Music. What's good, man? You know what I'm saying? Momentum. What we got today, man? I know his mix is going to be sounding good too, man. Let's go ahead and see what's going on.
You're listening to a Momentum Music production.
Momentum. That sounds good. That sounds real good. It gives me more of like a movie type of a vibe, like something that could be like a movie. And it kind of gives me like a vibe that maybe that would have came out some years before. Of course, it sounds great. Mixes always sound good. The way you put together is always a real cinematic way that you do it. And that beat sounds like something that needs to be in somebody's feature film. You know what I'm saying? That's what that beat needs to be in. Steve Night Train, what is good, man? Von is me, what's good? What is good, y'all? Paper Chaser Lowe's. Yeah, but that is actually very dope, though. Yeah, I wish I could play it longer, but we gotta stay with the times. But it definitely could be, like background on Power, something like that. That's definitely, to me, it sounds like it could be a really, really big sync type of a situation. Like it needs to be in a movie or a TV show like right now. You know what I'm saying? A soundtrack, something like really good. But the quality of it, of course, the mix and everything, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Charles Jones. Just off the strength of your kicks alone, this was a fire purchase. We are in the backpack trip-hop side of the culture. We need a remix to this like yesterday. I'll try to get another I'll try to get like another hip-hop kid out there really soon. Slide in and help a brother out. I will try to talk. I got a guy who actually does all that sync stuff. He's here online as well. I'm gonna try to hit him up. I'm gonna slide it because I like listening to your mixes though. That's one thing I do like doing. Momentum, like your mixes are very, very clean. So I will slide it either way, and I'll let him check it out. That's what I'll do. I'll help you out. I'll at least let him check it out and see if he'll even hit me back, because he does that whole sync type situation. He contacts people. He's like a nuisance. Like he'll contact people on LinkedIn. He does all this type of crazy stuff. He'll fly to different places just to meet up with people, and he's built a pretty good rapport doing it. So he makes money strictly off of just sync placement. So it's actually kind of good if you could do that. But I went ahead and slid it over anyway. I don't think it would be a slider for the night, so per se, but for a sync, I'll slide it on your behalf and I'll go ahead and send it over to him. I'll do that. Got any boom bap kits? Yeah, I got a kit called Boom Hop. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead. No, I hear Charles. I got what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm new here. What slide mean? It's like a 10. Slide means like I'll slide it to I got a folder called Beats I Like, and I slide it to that folder and I try to get either artists on them or I try to help out people. I try to get them, sync placement and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Sauce Money, what's good? What's good, man? What is good? And thank you so much, Momentum. Appreciate that. Who do we got next? We got Von. No. We got Mill on the track. We got Mill on the track and DJ Be Real, I know, and Say Duke collab. Okay, so we got Mill on the track, DJ Be Real, and Say Duke. We got 3 producers on here, but I know this thing can be dope, because I know with just Mill on the track and DJ Be Real is gonna be dope. So let's go ahead and get it. The beat is called "The YNs Come Out at Night," and they sure do. All right, let's get it. Mill on the track. DJ Be Real, and Say Duke. Let's get it.
What up, B-Real?
You know. What up, Duke?
It's me on the track.
We got some band music, y'all. We got some band music, and they took it back on that beat right there. That is some classic Baton Rouge mixed with a little bit of New Orleans, kind of fresh a little bit with a little bit of KLC mixed in there. That's a whole Louisiana gumbo right there that just happened right now, and I love it because it has that older feel to it. And the crazy part about it is these YNs are actually rapping on these older beats right now. Like it's coming back. It's coming back to this, you know, not all these textured beats and all that stuff. It's coming back to stuff like that. And I really, really, really like that. Really like that. That's actually very dope, man. I like how y'all did that, man. That's actually very dope. Very dope. It's cool. Has an old vibe. Yeah, it doesn't have an old vibe to it, but I like what they did to it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, 4 Rhodes, you already know, I'm finna go ahead and slide this thing. I'm finna slide it over. It's not bad. I definitely hear a rapper on it. It seems like BG or somebody needs to be on that, like right now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know, BG, somebody, man. I definitely have to have something like that on there. I'm gonna slide that thing over. I like it. I like it. Just because it just gives me that old vibe on there. Man, that is dope right there. That is dope. I love it. I love it. Love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a slider. We got it. We got it. It's a slider. It's definitely a slider. I like it. I like that. You know what I'm saying? It gives me like an old vibe. It makes me feel young again. Maybe that's the reason why I like it so much. Yeah, that's dope right there. I like it. Man, what y'all think about it? I like it. Let's go ahead and shout out some of the people who donated to the chat today. First of all, let's give a shout out to Ant Dizzle for gifting 5 memberships today. Thank you, Ant Dizzle. Rob Watts, your first time donating to the live. Thank you so much. K-Funk Conspiracy Beats, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for donating to the stream. 4 Rhodes, thank you for gifting 5 more memberships. Thank you so much. Thank you. Buttons Creations, thank you so much for donating, man. You always donate every time you're on here. Thank you so much. What's it? B Vinger? BVNGER? BVNGER? Benviger, I guess. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Leather Jacket Assassin, thank you so much for your donation. Sauce Money Beach, thank you so much for your donation. Steve Night Train, thank you so much for your donation. And Rampage, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for gifting 5 more memberships. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Thanks to everybody who is helping out the stream and is donating. I really, really and gratefully appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Like, for real, for real. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for that. And if you guys want to donate or anything, please try to donate so we can keep these free slots available. If you can, that's cool. If you can't, it's all good. All right? But thank you guys who have donated and who have gifted memberships. Thank you guys so much. All right. Let me see here. Who we got next? We got Mo Salo. Mo, what you got for me, man? Let's see what we got.
Mo Salo.
Mo, listen, Mo. Don't make my job easier by putting the fade in and all that stuff like that. Let me decide when I want to stop it, okay? Make the beat. I will put the fade in or I'll just stop it, okay? That's a really cool beat. Give you some old hip-hop vibes to it. I like it, you know what I'm saying? And Mo made that on FL Studio Mobile. You can actually make the beats on your iPhone, on your iPad, or whatever. It's FL Studio Mobile. And that FL Studio is probably one of the best mobile production software that's out, to be honest with you, because as y'all guys heard, it sounded pretty doggone good. It sounded pretty good. Lit Up, what's good? Mr. Cool, what's up? But yeah, that's actually pretty cool, man. I kind of funks with it a little bit. I don't think it's a slider though. But Mo, you're getting so much better, man, the way it's like, you know, man, if y'all could hear the beginning when Mo came on here to now, man, it's totally different. And he took the good with the bad. I'll tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? He definitely took the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, FL Studio is a beast, but this is FL Studio Mobile. It's totally different from FL Studio. FL Studio Mobile. It's a little bit more difficult to use, but once you learn how to use it, it's pretty cool. And it sounds good, as you guys can hear. So shout out to FL Studio Mobile. Shout out to, you know, Mo Salo for coming on here and just being a great member, okay? And coming on here every week. He finds a way to get on here every week. So shout out to Mo Salo. All right, who do we got next? We got Von Is Me. What you got for me, Von? It's called Yes. Let's go. Uh-oh. I'm about to get a copyright strike. This is dope. So beat was sounding good until that bass part came in. It was like boom, 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 boom. Sometimes with songs like that, with that type of feel, as good as I like how you did the sample and everything, but I would rather you go boom, 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 something like that rather than a boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the vibe of the bass in there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's that one part, something that was off in the background. It's actually part of the sample when because actually Tim and Bob made that beat. If y'all don't know who Tim and Bob is, they were a production duo that did probably just about every single R&B hit from like 95 on up. You know what I'm saying? They're not talked about as much as most people should talk about them, but Tim and Bob are phenomenal producers and they produce for so many people. I actually talked to Tim Kelly. Me and him talked a few times already. He'll text me. He texted me, not too long ago. I need to call Tim too. Phenomenal producer, arranger, mixer. They've done so many records all the way. They've worked with everybody from Michael Jackson to Whitney Houston to everybody. And they're working on They're working on everybody, like all of the people that we know, the real R&B acts from back in the day. They still work with all of them to now. They did Bobby Valentino's first single, his biggest single. You know, they have John B. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, Floetry. You know what I'm saying? Like they've done. Look them up, Tim and Bob. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, tell me. Tim and Bob. One of the biggest production duos you think the Neptunes did some stuff. But look up Tim and Bob. A lot of people don't know about them, but I know about them. You know what I'm saying? I thought somebody had produced a certain record, and my homeboy schooled me on Tim and Bob in 2007, and ever since then, I've just been fascinated with their work, and I didn't even know that all of the hit records, pretty much all of the R&B hit records, have been done by Tim and Bob. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did They Don't Know, you know what I'm saying, by John B. And it goes even further than that. Like if you look at all of their hit singles, man, like they're dope. So what they did on that part right there, they did that piano part, and then they added like, it's almost like kind of like some church chords in there. So if you sampled it and you didn't cut the sample off right, you'll hear that chord. You know what I'm saying? So they've done so many records. You know what I'm saying? Like Butterflies. MJ, you know what I'm saying? He actually recorded MJ, comped the vocals, everything. He told me about the process, about working with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They made some heat. You know what I'm saying? They made some heat, and I'm going to go ahead and give them their flowers. I might do a whole video on just Tim and Bob one day so you guys can, really go deep into their catalog. So y'all go ahead and check out Tim and Bob. Yeah, they did the Thong Song by Cisco. They done some work, you know what I'm saying? They done some work. But that beat was dope, but I would rather you do the bass a little bit different. That's just me personally, you know what I'm saying? Personally. All right, who do we got? We got 4 Rhodes. 4 Rhodes. What do we got, man? What we got? It's called Snow Day. Let's go ahead and get it. Pops, I'm definitely feeling you what you were saying with the little, there's definitely that wrist action. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, what they said, dang, sound like I'm about to get murked in the winter. Yeah, that's a hard beat right there, hard beat. Sounds good, sounds decent, but it does sound like something that I've heard countless times before, which is actually cool. Like I said before, a lot of these younger artists are coming back to stuff that's sounding like this now. So, like I said before, the textured sound is actually starting to fade away. Now people want to hear like instrumentation and stuff like that into these beats rather than hearing just a whole bunch of and some drums behind it. Shout out to shout out to the best way you can get those sounds, the Chroma console right here. Like, you get this right here and you just start mangling and turning stuff with it. You can turn anything and then start adding some drums behind it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the mix can be definitely better. You know what I'm saying? The mix can definitely be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we didn't have so much technology, most beats would probably sound like this right now. But not everything has all them textures and all that stuff into it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's sometimes having a little bit of textures and stuff into a beat, but they have so many different terminologies. Like, they have a thing called a texture, and then they have a thing called a starter, which a starter is not like a regular loop. It's supposed to be a starter, but it's not a loop, but it is a loop. But then you have phrases, which could be a starter, but it's not a starter, but it could be a starter. Then you have textures, and it's just so much stuff right now that, you know, these kids got different terminology for it, and they all know. It's like, oh, yeah, that's a phrase. I'm like, well, it sounds like a 2-bar loop. Nah, that's a phrase. Okay, whatever. Then they have textures, you know, like I said before, is everything is, and they start adding some drums behind it. And that's the crazy part about it. So that's actually a pretty cool beat. Pretty cool beat. I like it. I like it a lot. It's actually cool. It's actually cool. Yeah, ambient canvas. Rob Watts, yeah, it just sounds. Like, when they be in the studio working and they start adding stuff to it, like, it'll sound like a regular piano, and then they be like, yo, add in this plugin. I'm like, what plugin is this? And they know all the current plugins. They know all the plugins that make it sound like that too. They're like, yeah, throw on the such and such curve bender plugin mangler. And you be like, okay, what? And they slap it on as a, and they're like, yeah, that part right there. Pull that part out right there. We're gonna use that. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell you just did? And they add some 808s and stuff behind it, and it's bam. Go ahead and sample me, damn it. That's how it be sounding, for real. Well, that's not bad for Rhodes. It's not bad. All right. And you know, we got to keep this thing right tonight. You know, we got to make sure that the house band is comfortable. But the house band has to be a little funky. The house band has to be a little funky. And you know, when the house band is funky, it's only one person who I could be talking about. One person. Give it up for the one, the only, K-Funk, Conspiracy Beats, who always finds a way to get his beat played last. He's got some funk for you guys. Let's go ahead and get it, K-Funk. It's called Putting Down. Let's go ahead and get it. Puttin down. Let's go.
Excuse me, Playboy. All right, check this out.
Yeah.
Conspiracy track.
Okay. That is crazy, K-Funk. Yo, Lit Up 7 says K-Funk be putting 10 compressors and 12 limit on his beats. It be fire though. His beats do be loud. I ain't gonna lie. But, dope, K-Funk, you went in on this, bro. You went in on this one. You know what I'm saying? You went in on this one. This is definitely like some North Cali. I hear this, man. I hear it. You know what I'm saying? Hard, K-Funk. That shows your versatility, man. And shout out to meeting you at Now, man. That was a good experience. I still gotta put our pick up too, man. I still gotta put our pick up. The pick that we took, man. I gotta put that up, man. K-Funk, you did your thing, man. You did your thing on that one. I like that, K-Funk. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I think that might be the outro music for the night right there. I like that, K-Funk. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's actually pretty cool, K-Funk. I think we're going to go ahead and make that the outro music for the night, yeah.
Excuse me, Playboy. All right, check this out.
Conspiracy track.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna put that the outro music for right now. I think we can leave it about right there, right? So yeah, we had another great live review, and I'm definitely sliding that beat over. I appreciate all you guys coming on here. Yeah, you know what, Mill on the Track, I have been talking about that picture for 3 weeks. I gotta go ahead and put it up. It's just that I keep forgetting to pull the thing up off my Dropbox, because I took a lot of those pictures and jumped into my Dropbox. But yeah, I'm gonna put the picture up next week. We're gonna put the picture up. Max, I'm gonna put it up on my page, on my post. I'm gonna put on the post on there. But yeah, man, we had a great time tonight. Thanks to everybody that came on here tonight. We had a great time. Shout out to all the producers, because you know it takes big kahunas, big balls to come on here and play your beats for people you don't know. So yes, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Sign up will be this Friday at 1 p.m. So if you guys want to go ahead and sign up will be this Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So I hope to see y'all guys next week. And like I say, peace out.